everyone. I'm Vrinder Singh, and I'm today presenting about Twitter app. It's one of the most used social platform nowadays. And let's begin with this. What is Twitter? Twitter is a social networking site that allows you to send and receive short messages no longer than 280 characteristics called tweets. Basically, you can tweet more than one tweet, like with the use of 1 by 2 or 2 by 2. You can also post photos, videos, and links to articles in a tweet. Twitter is a great social media platform for staying up to date with current events and pop culture. Twitter can be accessed through an app or the Twitter website, and it can be downloaded on mobile phone and it can be used on PC too. And for starting on Twitter, just go to the website www.twitter.com or download the app using either App Store or even Google Play Store. And once you reach the site or app, you should see something like this, and then you will make your account by clicking on the sign up of the Twitter, and you will just to put your information there. And when you open the Twitter, then you will get the options of signing in or creating a new account. If you have already signed it, you can just fill in your username and password. You will get it open and you can use it. But if you are new on Twitter, the you can use the option creating your account. Then here are a few steps you have to fill out, like filling out your name and phone number. Even you can use your email instead. And moreover, as you know, nowadays our technology is so far. They even ask for personal advertisements. This means that Twitter will see what you search on their website and give you advertisements based off what you look at. When finished it, just click next, and then there are some information that you can fill out too, so that you can get a proper content which you really want you to have. And you don't have to fill anything out in this section. It's just the same information you inputted earlier. So then just click on sign up. Then you will get a verification code on your email or phone number with whatever you have provided to them. Once you have it, go back to the website and enter the code, and then they will ask you to set a password. Make sure something not easily guessed. Always write it down somewhere safe. If you believe that you will forget, or you believe, you can just keep write it down on your mobile notes or in a notebook too. And there are some other steps, like they will ask for our interest in fields. Like there are a lot of people who are interested in news and sports and other like politicians, and there are great there are I believe every leader is available nowadays on Twitter. And once you are signed up and signed into Twitter, it will take through some questions to get you started. And all of these steps are optional, and you can click or skip for now if you like. And for example, like this, you will see, if you are interested in politicians, you will see some great leaders over your list, and you can just click on the follow, and you can just see their tweets, everyday tweets. And This is an example in this picture. Uh, and next, I will tell you about the tweets and the followers. A tweet is a message sent on Twitter limited to 280 characters. Following someone means you will see their tweets, Twitter updates in your personal timeline. Twitter lets you see who you follow and also who is following you. And this will be your homepage. Once set up, you will be directed to Twitter homepage. From here, you can send out tweets, search for people, explore trending topics on Twitter, and scroll through the tweets from people you follow. And scrolling is everything on the tweet. Then, for sending a tweet, you can tweet from your homepage by clicking the text box at the top of screen that says what's happening and just type your message. If you want to tweet at someone, tag them by using @ symbol following by their username. A tweet can be up to but not longer than 280 characters. Once you are done crafting your message, click tweet to post, and even you can add videos and photos like other social apps. Uh, just click the picture icon and open the file on your computer to attach it. You can type in the text box if you want to add a caption. For sending a tweet, even you can use GIFs in your video, like these are like little looping video clips and polls, emojis. There are a lot of options in while tweeting. And for tagging, you can use just @ symbol, as I told you. Just mention the name after the @ symbol. And Twitter is how you respond or start conversation with other users. And this is all about tagging when you are mentioning someone in your tweet. Uh, a hashtag. Uh, a hashtag is a relevant word or series of characters preceded by the hash symbol. Hashtags help characterize messages and can make it easier for other Twitter users to search for tweets. It's like a particular genre, like some if there is something viral on social media, like everyone use a common hashtag, and then you can just search the hashtag and you can see everything about that. Moreover, if you want to see who's interacting with your tweets or if you have new followers, you can click the notification button on the left of your screen. You can see new followers, who has liked your tweets, who has retweeted you, who has mentioned you in their tweet, and later you can just follow people based on your interest. Use the search bar at the top right to find people you want to follow. Type in their name or username and press enter. When you find the person you would like to follow, click follow next to their name.
So in the image, you can see the bolded text. So there's an icon that's just representing that person's profile picture. And then the bolded text is the name of that person. And then the symbol, the @ symbol followed by text is their username.
You can explore trends on Twitter by either clicking the explore button on the left of your screen or by looking at trends for you under the search bar. Trends on Twitter and subjects that are being heavily mentioned in a lots of people's tweets at any given moment. Interacting with tweets. On your main page, you will see posts from people you follow. If you see a post and you feel inclined to interact with it, you can like it by just clicking this heart here. Sorry, uh, just click the heart option and share or tweet, and for share or retweet it by hitting the arrow button below the post. Retweeting will cause the tweet to be posted on your profile. or comment on it by clicking the speech bubble. You can also share it via direct message, bookmark it, or copy link it by clicking the arrow in the box. And you can also see your profile. Just go to your profile by clicking profile in the left column. On your profile, you can see all your tweets and retweets, how many people you follow and how many follow you, your profile picture and cover photo, and your Twitter bio. Your Twitter profile will be like this. And to make changes to your profile, that is photos and bio, click edit profile. From here, you can change your cover photo, profile picture, name, bio, and more. When you are done, click save to finalize the changes. And to see all of a person tweets consolidated in one place, visit their profile. To do so, search them in the search bar and select their profile from the search list. Their profile will look like this. You can read their bio and see everything they have retweeted and retweeted on Twitter. Like it's the bio, like it's about someone. They are telling about their themselves, and this is their name. And there you can press for the following, or if you want to follow them, just click on, and then you will get the option of following. And for direct message, if you want to have a private conversation with someone, click messages in the left column, click start conversation, search and select who you want to chat with, and then type your message. This is also where you will find direct messages people have sent to you. Deleting tweets. To delete something you have tweeted, click the arrow at the top right corner of the tweet, then just click the select. Signing out of Twitter. To sign out of Twitter, click your photo and name in the bottom left corner of your page, then click log out. To see your privacy settings, if you would like to adjust the privacy setting on your Twitter account, first click more on the sidebar, then click settings and privacy. After that, you can adjust who can see your tweets, who can private message you, if you are discoverable on Twitter, and more. In your deleting Twitter, in your settings, go to account, then click deactivate your account, then click deactivate. This will remove your data from the public Twitter site and put your account in the queue for deletion. And that's all about the Twitter.
In order to get to Twitter, I just typed in twitter.com, and you can see that there's a password lock on the left side of the address bar, which just tells me that the site is secure. If I click on it, it expands and you can see the HTTPS, so we know we're on the right website. So I'm just going to enter in a name and create an account. So I'll just call it Cyber Seniors. I don't want to sign up with my phone, so I'll just use my email. It's more flexible that way. So then I'll just type English supervisor at cyberseniors.org. And then I'll just put in a birthday. So I'll just put a random date. They don't really do any checking there. So I just click the next button on the top right of the screen. And then I can customize my experience. So I don't really want Twitter to track where I don't want Twitter to personalize my experience or do any kind of excessive tracking. So I'm just going to uncheck that by clicking on it, and I'll click next. So as was mentioned in the presentation, they just summarize everything that you filled in just so you can confirm it's correct. And then you can read the terms of service, privacy policy, and cookie use, and also look at your privacy options. They also warn you that people will be able to find you by email or phone number when provided. So if you don't want people to have access to your phone number, then you probably don't want to sign up with your phone number. Those are things that you could possibly change through your privacy options, but you would have to click in and read that. So let's just see. So actually here, so I clicked in to see privacy options, and you can uncheck let others find me by email and let others find me by phone number, just for your security. And then these will just open up documents that you can read. Most people don't read them. So I'll just click sign up. So I received, or I should receive in the next couple of seconds, an email. So I did receive it, and it told me that my code was 300-111. If you don't receive an email, or it goes into your junk, then you can always click didn't receive email and it will resend it to you. If you signed up with your phone, it will send you a text message. So I need to create a password. I have a password manager, so I just click that little icon that comes up that allows me to generate a password. So we've done a session on this, so you can check out LastPass in one of our previous sessions. So I'll just click fill and then add it to LastPass. So next, so you can pick a profile picture. I'm just going to skip that for now. I can describe myself. And you can see that it limits how much you can type about yourself. You only have 160 characters to describe yourself. So as was mentioned in the presentation, you can click and say what you're interested in. So various topics, news, hockey. That's probably coming up because I'm in Canada. Sports, music, life cycle and culture, entertainment, local news, television. So I'm just going to click Canadian TV. And I'm going to click animals and travel. So next. So it's suggesting based on the previous pages that I might be interested in. So like National Geographic, for example, or CTV Toronto, which is a news station in Canada. So I just click following, and when you click following, it changes to a blue icon. You can hover over it and unfollow. So I'll just unfollow CTV Toronto. And then you have to click follow at the top right or next at the top right to move forward. You can turn on notifications, but I'm going to skip that for now, so I don't want that to interrupt the presentation. So I'm now logged into Twitter, and there's quite a bit on the page. So as is mentioned in the presentation, you can just tweet to someone. So I can tweet to cyber seniors, hi. And then you can choose who can reply to your comments. You can change the security there. Everyone to people that you follow or only people that you mention. So I only want cyber seniors to be able to reply to me. So I'll type hi. And then I can add a picture. I can add an animated video. So I'm just going to pick a random animated video, and then I will tweet it. So there are a lot of options here. You can add emojis or polls, but you can see it actually restricts what you can do based on what you selected. So if you select a poll, you probably can't add an animated video, and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to, or here's this plus button. So you can actually create a chain of tweets if you wanted, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, it discarded it. So let me just start that over again. Happy dance tweeted to cyber seniors. And I can schedule it. So I can either decide to post it now, or I can say send this message to cyber seniors like in the future. So that's pretty handy sometimes. So I just sent it. But so you can search Twitter here. So if I look up cyber seniors, then it comes up. You can see tweets and replies from cyber seniors. And if I go to my home page, there are a bunch of options. So I can see my profile. And hopefully I'll be able to see. It looks like interesting. Usually when you send out a tweet, it should show up on your page here. Let me try another tweet. Okay, so I see it here. It should show up on your main page. And then if I go to my profile, it's visible there. So now that it's there, I can reply to myself and say goodbye or something that makes more sense. You can retweet. So if I were to go to CBC News and see something interesting on their page, then I can just click the retweet button and it will automatically show up on my profile. So I refresh the page and it automatically shows up on my profile. If there's something interesting that's happening, I might want to explore. So I just go to the right side and click explore all of the trending topics. So Countdown to Mars is a trending topic right now. And it just shows you tweets that are really popular. And you can retweet or comment or share those tweets with other people the same way that you can do with your own tweets. So you can configure it to be specific to where you are or allow it to just show you general information. So there's quite a bit. So I showed you home page, explore. So notifications, I've turned off notifications so I won't get any noise. Notifications, no one has mentioned me in their tweet, so I won't see anything here. But if someone were to reply to me, it would pop up on this page. So messages, people can send a message to you publicly via a tweet, but similarly to Facebook or Messenger or Instagram, people can also send you a private message and it will show up in your inbox. You can also bookmark tweets instead of retweeting them. So that would just show up in your private bookmark list. And you can create lists with different categories as well. So there are some lists that it's suggesting to me, and it's just another feature of Twitter. So profile again, and then more. So there's quite a few things that you can do with Twitter. So again, this takes you back to bookmarks. There's topics, which I'm not quite sure what that is. Moments, which I'm also not quite sure what that is. So you can update your settings and your privacy. Some of these features you had access to when you signed up, but you can always come back here and change your account information, change your password. So we talked about deactivating your account. So you would go to settings and then your account, and then at the very bottom, deactivate your account. It's a broken heart. And then it tells you that you're about to start the process of deactivating your Twitter account. And then your username and your profile won't be publicly viewable. You can restore it for up to 30 days after your deactivation. It's telling you that if someone were to search for you on a search engine like Google, your information might still come up, and that's just because it's still out there on the web. And it's just like a copy of your information at a specific point in time that's there. It's also telling you that if you want to change your username, you can just change it in your settings. And you can also change your email. So sometimes people just want to change how they represent themselves online and they still want to use Twitter. So you can just do that. You can also just download all of your historical information. So then I would just click deactivate. You have to type your password in. So actually, I don't think my password was properly saved to LastPass, but if I were to type in my password here, then I could click the deactivate button and it would deactivate my account. But that's pretty much an overview of Twitter.